Work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home. Jeez, enough is enough.
Up next for Cincinnati.
1-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Fleming is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Launched over the wall last time up.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road, but they find a way to get it done.
A player has addressed about a troubling trend in his plate performance of late. The coach advocates a more disciplined approach.
We are under the lights this. Chris Archer will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Fleming is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Frank Fleming. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
And he takes very close to the inside. Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Anytime you get rookies just break.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
The second baseman, Austin.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fleming arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now in the box, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fleming will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on. Stepping in, Frank Fleming comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fleming.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig into bat next. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Irizarry takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second. Standing in, Frank Fleming earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Hit on the ground out to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
The first baseman.
Settling in now, Will Craig. Kershaw will slide one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, you can do it. No one better.
And again a throw. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
And again a throw over. And the runner back. Fleming, base runner at first with one out.
One out. Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Kershaw now on 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Kerrigan.
And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are two gone now.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with Pirates leave him. Digging in and looking for more, Frank Fleming. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
8-2 tonight's final. The Los Angeles Dodgers came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Afternoon baseball here on the Tristan McKenzie is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Into the box now, Corey Seager, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fleming is there, and he'll bring this one in. So here's Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.
In the air out to left. Fleming is in his tracks now. One gone. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Fleming carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. In there, and it's even at 1. On the year, Fleming enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Standing in, O'Neill Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Muncy battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Will Craig.
The first baseman, number 34. Will.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in.
See him rip it up there.
Three-two pitch. And there he goes towards second. Scooped up.
Come on, come on, come on,
Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. So striding in, Jason Martin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Runner goes for third.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Fleming comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Has a look, now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he fouls this one off.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side.
On the bag,
by
right
LeMahieu.
here.
And that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Frank Fleming. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Jansen has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Come on, big guy.
The 2-1 home.
Hey! Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 3-2. Count remains full.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
The next 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Digging in, O'Neill Cruz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Oh, yeah.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner back safely.
Here you go, clutch up right now. Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Set to deliver the 0-1. Shaw gloves it. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Austin Barnes.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit in the air out toward left.
3-3.
Fleming is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. 6-3 the final score today. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between leading off the inning, Frank Fleming, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Down and away, ball 1. Scherzer has compiled a fine major league career on the mound, both in terms of effectiveness and longevity, and those traits have earned him 180 wins to this point. 2-1 the count.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Here it comes.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that...
Striding in now for the Nats, Starlin Castro.
14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder at the track. Gone!
Hey, in today's game of extreme...
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Fouled away. Fastball well outside. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like. Now batting, Frank Fleming. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fouled off. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Into the corner and slicing foul. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Now at the plate, Peter Mooney. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Peter Mooney.
Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. Pretty. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Frank Fleming, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is...
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Here's Matt Adams now.
The first baseman, number 21. Matt.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep out to left. Back on it is the left fielder, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Ro, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Nationals 8 and the...
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just...
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Nats are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Justin Dunn, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Frank Fleming, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. to get on a roll.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Up next for the Buccos, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Turner in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
Nope. That's inside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Pitch popped up. Adams has a play. And that ends the inning. In now for Washington, Starlin Castro, as we begin the top of the fourth.
The second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Fleming comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fleming is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Digging in, Frank Fleming. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers bubble up where they go.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So striding forward now, Austin Slater, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Cruz into shallow left. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Nationals, number 29. Drew Mendoza.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Fleming is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Stepping into the box, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Soto is there, and they breeze through this half inning as this 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Washington came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Number 44, Frank Fleming.
And this is low, ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Zunino is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Kyle Bearclaw has been summoned from the bullpen.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with
We are under the lights as the show. Striding into the box, Frank Fleming, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. File, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 21st round pick back in 2017.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
1-1, here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, his struggle.
Striding in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Lorenzo.
Left field. Fleming comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So coming to the plate, Frank Fleming, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So next to bat, Orlando Arcia. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 1 strike now from Archer. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fleming has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Striding in once again, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line, and it's gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home run.
Digging in once again, Orlando Arcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fleming will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Fleming. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Next for Milwaukee, Eric Sogard.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Eric.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up. Gone!
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
We are under. Stepping up to the plate, Frank Fleming. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. This ball will be chopped foul.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
And he takes strike 2. Bieber has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Fleming is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Avisayi.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fleming is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out a danger. Ready for another chance? Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he lays off for ball one. Fleming is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses. If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Next for Pittsburgh.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, O'Neill Cruz. And he'll get back in safely. A 1-2. There goes the runner. Hit sharply on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Fleming rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway.
Digging in, Frank Fleming. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Here it comes.
That's a
misses. Ball 2.
2-2 to count.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up. Runner goes.
He swings and misses. Throw down. He is in time. Navarez throws him out.
Might have been trying to avoid it.
Now at the plate, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here we go.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So stepping in, O'Neill Cruz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
O'Neill Cruz.
The 1-2. Runner goes for second. Line drive to left. Garcia
makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Milwaukee Brewers posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory.
For the victorious Brewers, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors.
MLB The Show's
batting fourth, the left fielder.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Polanco is off at first with 2 away.
Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the end.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that brings up the corner infielder, Ji-Man Choi. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Going back is the left fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So that was the 3rd. Coming to the plate again, Kevin Newman, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning.
Newman.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Fleming is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Omar Narvaez.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And that's in there, base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting.
Now at the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The opposite field, high and deep to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Ready now, Frank Fleming, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this. Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Well, they're not there yet. Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. Red means stop. Also, do not go. When the manager's order is met with some resistance, he pushes back.
We are under the lights as the show. Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, the pitch. Low for ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
2-0 now.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Frank Fleming goes down for out number.
Batting third, the first baseman,
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Mets. We are still scoreless. Next for the Mets, J.D. Davis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In the air now out to left field. Fleming comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So digging in now, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
Here comes the 0-1, and this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Drilled on the ground to short. Rosario's got it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fleming will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth, and next to bat will be the catcher Tyler Flowers. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. At the plate, Frank Fleming. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
That's out.
Attaboy. Hey, one pitch right here. I'm out.
The 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Alan Henson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in.
Now batting, number 6.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fleming is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. In now, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Baby. See it up, drive it.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
1-0.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Mets capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Afternoon baseball here on the show. At the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Stepping up now, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Polanco on at first, nobody out. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball.
All right, come on.
Digging in to try it again. Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the box, Frank Fleming. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men. Next up for New York, Chris Owings.
Number 12.
3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's safe.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Frank Fleming. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Gets him to swing and miss at the knuckle curve, and it's full now, 3-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they